All right, hello everybody. How did the dragons fare in the raffle? Actually, pretty good. Pretty good. We'll go over that as well. So, okay, welcome everybody. So we are in Shroud of the Avatar. And if you haven't seen this game before, it's a spiritual successor to Ultima Online. It is an awesome game. It is not Ultima Online 2, but it does have that feeling when you get into it. If you ever played it. Oh yes, there's a little bit of influence in here from Eve. I got to restock my vendor here. So there is a bunch of stuff for sale here, good prices. And so, yeah, I only have a few items in here. And so, anyway, so we've got a lot of stuff to look at here because the release 35 has gone in, and it I think is going to be there's a lot of changes, including farming, agriculture. So the agriculture updates have me really excited. Now you might think, who gets excited about growing plants? Me. I do. Hello, Celestial Knight. So you now can hover plants and supposedly check their watered status, and which is going to be good. So I'll accept your friend request. And so, and I've got a little bit of a farm here. So I have been sharecropping. My other guy that I was sharecropping with, looks like he hasn't picked his stuff. And so I'll have to pick it for him. But we're probably going to we might do a little bit of planting of things today. Golly, I hate that thing. Yes, turn off. Thank you. Whew. Now if I could just get that thing to stop spinning. Oh my God. Another farming simulator. No, this game is way deeper than Farming Simulator. So, Farming Simulator would have this game beat on the agriculture stuff, but definitely this game is much more than that. And the agriculture here can catch up. Give them a year or two of development, and they would be. So, yeah. So we're gonna basically. We are going to go over the changes. There are a lot of changes. And we're going to try some stuff and see how things are going. First, though, there is something to mention, which is some congratulations. This is the page right here of the winners. I'm posting this in YouTube and in Twitch chat. And hello, Red. This is the list of the winners, and we've got some of our own guild members that have won property. Dirk Plexiglass won a village, Place Anywhere. Very nice. Very nice. And then, let's see here. There's more. So he's in our guild. And then, let's see here. I know I saw more. Court Poor, I've run into this guy before. So, Dirk Plexiglass also won. It looks like that'd be a town. So he won 2 of them. Dragon Knight won a town and a village and 2. No, that's his total. Man, this guy won 28. How many did he put in? Holy cow. So we have a few guild members that have won. which is really cool. So glad to see some of our guild members get property, and property is probably one of the hardest things to get in game, and very satisfying to have some property. My property I feel like isn't big enough, but it's just what I got. So I'd love to have something higher, but I just don't have it. So yeah, I'm just looking through here. There's a lot of winners. Oh yes, we had we've got another one here too that I remember seeing. Is Topaz one of our guys? Forget. Oh, and Tatiana. Holy shit! That's T-Branch. Look at all of those. Even won a city one. Wow. Tatiana won 11 deeds. Tatiana is one of our guild members. It's T-Branch here in Twitch. Holy cow, dude! I think he spent some money on that. So, and Valdus Moondust won 2 of them. It's also one of ours. So, kind of cool. Nice to see. Nice to see you guys winning. So, maybe a few other other people in here that are also in the guild. I remember seeing somebody else in here too, but I don't see their name now. So. But I remember seeing more. So that's the winners. Congratulations, you guys. You bought 110 tickets. So that cost you so 550,000? Wow, 550,000, and you got 11 deeds. Wow. Yeah. Holy cow, man. Yep. Well, if you're looking to do something with some of those deeds, contact me. We should talk. So, he also owns a town. So, go figure. Yeah. Okay, so release 35. They call them instructions. I don't know why they call them instructions, but they do. Maybe because it used to be how to get into the game. Damn, I'm out of drink and I got a lot of talking to do. Okay, so it was published yesterday. The Path of Love, they're doing more polish on that. I haven't really gotten into any of these paths or whatnot, so, you know. But there is more Path of Love stuff. The roving encounters, I've heard a few people talking about them. I have not come across one yet. I only got in game for just a little bit last night, and so maybe we'll come across one today. I understand that they're more exciting. So some random surprises, they say. Food and water. Now this is something that that really interests me. And so they did a major overhaul to the cooking system, continuing with that, more recipes with higher levels, and also added the ability to gather water. This was one of the biggest things, because picking up 400, 500, 1,000 buckets weighed you down so badly. That that it was just insane. And so now I'm glad that they did this at this time, because you wouldn't hardly even be able to walk. So now we're going to be able to gather water. I have seen that there's some wells and stuff, so we're going to need to get a well for the farm here. And let's see here. They also said that the Dev Plus backers who tested the stuff uncovered a lot of bugs, and they're very thankful for that, and that's cool. So let's see here. Okay. Tower of the Shuttered Eye. This entire storyline has been reworked and based on where the player will be level-wise along the path of love. That's interesting. So it might be harder the higher you are in your stats. So SotA is just one server. So it's very different than anything else you guys have ever seen, Sneak. Just one server. But there is a chance of you being in the same place as someone else and not seeing them, but you typically see everybody. So Adoris got more polish. Brittany Sewers. Now we did some Brittany Sewers stuff in the last release with the guild, and I suspect we're going to do some more now, because it says here that there's some evil going on down there, and that there are missions in here that are not missions, but there's a fight is now a wave-based battle instead of a crowd of enemies. Kill all the enemies in the wave to start the next one. Defeat all waves to achieve victory. The number of waves may change in the future. I don't know how many it is right now, but once a fight starts, an open gate before the boss fight will close and not reopen until the players in the boss fight win or die. This means no more reinforcements allowed in. Ooh, okay. So that sounds like fun. I think that's going to be fun to do. The treasure key is going away. The treasure room gate will now unlock after every enemy in every wave is defeated. So, okay, harvest. Anyway, I think we'll do that as a guild on one of the shows. We'll go down there and explore that. Harvest is located northwest region of Novia. So Harvest is a town. This is a, let's see here. Yeah. Anyway, I guess they finished that one. By the way, all of you are living in Elads, where I live, we get ours in a month. Elads is getting reworked in a month. So, let's see here. They made a pass through Novia Overworld to ensure that where roadways connecting all NPC towns and player-run towns, those towns not in the storyline mainly occupied by players. I also heard that your town is going to be represented on the map by your population, and so it'll show something different the more people you have. Celestial mechanics bug fixed. Okay. So apparently there was a bug with that. Better directions when asking NPCs. Okay. Oracle Clock Watchers. After listening to the forum feedback, we have modified the Oracle's virtue test from the old reset at 24 hours from the last virtue test, instead to reset at midnight game server time, US Eastern Time. I didn't know the game was US Eastern Time. Okay, so midnight Eastern in the US. That is -4, -5, depending on what time of the year it is. That'll help for people who are trying to go and do that every day, because you didn't know sometimes when it was 24 hours you were up, and you get there a little bit early, make you wait. Yeah. So, Resolute NPC behaviors. They added schedules and behaviors to Resolute. So, Brittany Central NPC behaviors. They also did those. Anti-theft behaviors. Many more buildings across the game now have anti-theft behaviors built in, due to some nested prefab work done by Sanio. This means NPCs in buildings are now more likely to notice you taking things and chastise you for it. Me, I am just evil. Everybody thinks I'm the worst. I'm not. No NPC is going to talk to me whenever they implement that part. So I'm going to end up having a lot of work to do to fix all of that. NPC torches. They can now carry torches when they're patrolling at night. That'll be cool. So, multiplayer combat balance. Pass will be made through combat skills, creature stats, player stats, advancement rates, zone difficulties, and other values continue to balance multiplayer combat. We'll also create additional skills, spells, and they crossed out in combos. It'll probably come later. Adventuring skill decay. Okay, this is important, peeps. This one's important. The adventuring skill decay is the when you die, you're going to lose some skill points in your adventuring. It looks like, from what they say here, that you don't lose any from your crafting, which is nice, because I was really worried about that. So skills now decay. This is triggered when you die. Right now, this accumulates a maximum of 4 hours worth of decay. Note, for now, this only applies to adventuring skills. Crafting skills do not yet decay. Skills set to train or maintain will spend XPs out of your experience pool before actually removing the experience from the skill. So, if you have a skill pool and it's set to maintain, then it'll go up when you die, or your pool will go down. You'll use some of that. So that'll be something to pay attention to. So, and they also say that there's nothing coming out of the crafting skills right now. But they obviously, the way they worded that, leave it open to crafting skills taking a hit later on. So, encumbrance. I mentioned this last week and the week before. They were strongly telling everybody that if you're way overloaded, to get your shit to wherever it needs to go, because this is going to be a problem. Encumbrance has now been made more realistic in its behavior. Previously, players could carry any amount and still move at a decent speed. Focus would slowly drain away at a constant rate, but running out of focus would not prevent movement. In addition to not being very realistic, this behavior was also enabling some unwanted behaviors, such as players mining for hours on end without needing to ever go back to town. Also, this was making it trivial to transport any amount of goods across the world with little effort. So, encumbrance will now slow the player and use focus fairly proportionally to the amount that they are overloaded. Carrying twice the amount you're supposed to will cut your movement speed in half and drain focus at a slow rate. Carry 10 times the amount and it should make you move around at a tenth of the speed of normal and use 10 times as much focus. There are lower cap on how slow players can move, but focus costs continue to rise. Additionally, running out of focus will now prevent movement until the player has a chance to rest again and regain focus. So you're going to be stuck. So let's see. It is advised players. Yes, that was beforehand. Okay. Interrupts. We have now added new interruption logic for spells casting, and it's calculated based on the formula related to the effective damage versus health. So, I don't know this formula here. I don't know what that means, but okay. So, I'm probably gonna get interrupted a lot more. I'm a likely candidate for that. My character is. Concentration. This is a new innate skill for Focus Magic School that decreases the chance that you'll be interrupted while casting. I think I'm going to put some skill into concentration. Yes, let's go look at that right now. Since I am right here. Oh my goodness. I turned off everything. Man, Chakar, what the hell happened to you, buddy? Holy cow, look at that outfit. Are you having a gender identity crisis or something? I think so. I think that must be what's going on here. I don't know. I don't have any other explanation for that. I'm just saying, buddy. Okay. Let's see here. Life. No, focus is down here. And so, concentration. Prerequisite, level 40. Okay. So I'm going to have to go and train that. So, oh, he's got the flaming bagpipes. My goodness. Okay, I've got some flaming bagpipes too. I have not tried using them yet, though. Hello, Sirion. Soothing Rain, they toned down the effects. They did so with Earthquake as well. Targeting breaks at range. Let's see. Selected targets will be lost once they reach maximum range. Okay. I didn't notice that I had range forever, but okay. Weapon durability. So the rate at which weapons are damaged by combat has been reduced by 50%. So they're 50% more durable now. Yeah. Let's see, spell stacking. They gonna make some changes to that. I don't understand this. It says a number of spells were able to be stacked: Shield of Crystal, Death Shield, Immolation, Shield of Ice will now override each other. Shield of Air currently can still be stacked, but for R36 it will no longer stack. Okay, so these are shields. Somebody was, having training up all these skills and just pumping up all the shields. I get it. So choose your shield type now. Spellbinder's Stance. No longer usable from the non-combat bar. Shield of Crystal. Hit points changed. Earth's Encumbrance no longer grants attunement bonus. Or Earth's Embrace, no longer grants attunement bonus. Okay, player towns and player housing. Player-owned towns will now be able to select and set the start points for their towns. This is good. This is good. So, also new housing content will appear, including new elven homes for the elven bundles and testing incentive programs and decorations. Finally, updates to dynamic player towns that have locked submission forms will appear in-game. So, okay. Inactivity timer for tax-free lots was delayed from release 34. Until now, all tax-free lots default base 4 months time allowed for inactivity before the lot would revert back to being unowned. And also all its contents would be set back to the owner's bank. With release 35, that 4-month time still applies to all backers who purchase the game through the bundles in Steam, but if you purchase a game via pledge, then your activity timer scales based on your pledge level. Resetting activity timer can be done by the owner simply entering the lot, but co-owners, trustees, etc. can only reset the inactivity timer through the interaction of some kind, like moving a decoration. Okay. Simply entering the lot by one of the co-owners will not reset the inactivity timer. Okay? Note that taxed lot claims are unchanged in their timer. So the default is 4 months. Citizen is 5 months. Edelman is 6 months. I'm Edelman. Let's take a look here. Man, that is just very interesting looking. Yeah. So I have it muted at the moment. So now says I have 179 days. It had said 120 at the most before. So, okay. Very good. I think that must be some of the glowing dye, too. Yeah. He looks like he's playing, but he's not really. Okay, so you can get up to 13 months depending on what your package was. So, start point selection for dynamic player-owned towns. They can be... Owners of dynamic player-owned towns will now be able to use the in-game tool to pick which starting point they want players to appear at when they first come into the scene. The choice will be from a list of pre-placed options and will include some locations along the edge of the scene, as well as a few near the center of the scene. Note that for player-owned towns flagged as open PvP, there will be some sort of randomization of the exact location to deter camping. Okay? Placeable dynamic player-owned town criers can now place an additional town crier wherever they wish. Default town crier will always remain where they are. Okay. Moon dials. Oh, the multi-home deeds. So there's been a bunch of new deed packages. We have some added to our store. There's some new ones that'll be added tonight. Anyway, the So there's been some different types where you can choose left or right, entryways and stuff, and some different choices. Anyway, the deeds now have the choices instead of you pick one and then that's what it is. So they now have choices. Elven Crown Merchant. From the Elven Crown Merchant, you can buy this Elven Globe House. That's really interesting. I would love to see one of these. I'm looking at this picture here, and something like that could work possibly at our village. It's a village-sized home. Well, curved walls, glass dome, decorated. They do provide growth benefits of greenhouse. The Elven Crown Merchant in Veritas. Yeah, I don't know. I wish there was a little ladder going up instead of this big-ass thing going out here, because then we could put it out in the middle of the property and have a bunch of room. Still allows for a bunch of room, but I don't know. Medium Elven Tents. Okay. Cornucopia. Oh yeah, I saw this stuff. Let's see here. So I saw some new stuff in the store. The speckled turkey, the cornucopia, and the ornate scarecrow, all rare. Meaning they're not coming back. They might be back in different forms, but they're not coming back. So I'm probably going to pick up some of those for myself. I know we have the turkey in our store already. And by the way, any purchases from our store, we are doing the 15% cash back as well, or the bonus back. And then you can use your coupon code and save a little bit as well. So, and it supports the show. So the ornate scarecrow, music sign, new sign for the music related businesses, the deed raffles. Okay, so October 27th they did the deed thing. So this is how many deeds were given out for this. So our 35 deed raffles are greatly changed. There's only 20 place anywhere deeds and only 150 player owned town. So yeah. So it's going to be a lot harder to get a deed after that. So, and then this is a list of player-owned towns with their changes. Roving encounters. We're just going to, you know what? The roving encounters, I'm not even going to read that because I just want to experience it whenever it comes out. Crafting. Yes, there's a lot of new food and agriculture here. Alcohol and teachable recipes have been delayed. So water harvesting, here's the well. And so fountains will have to refill over time, tech added. Okay. Plants watering indication. So that'll be good. Visual effects for this. New plants for agriculture, lemon trees, banana trees, tomato vines, onions, pepper plant, wheat, lettuce, potatoes, carrots, tea plants, grapevines, and corn. I'm looking forward to this. I actually like the agriculture stuff. So, bunch of new recipes. Scarecrow, water wells, umbrella, hand fan, small elven tent, crocodile trophy head. And the higher tier cooking recipes have been added. So we now have tier 3, 4, and 5. 4 to 8 hour duration. Alright. Let's see. Unique NPC faces. Oh yes, everybody won't look the same now. Okay, so we're getting some start on that. The clasped gauntlet cloaks, these are special items that you can only get at functions. The first ones I think are being given out at the SotACon. CNBE titles. Backers who have been chaotic enough to earn the Chaos Medal from Darkstar will now start receiving their titles in-game. Darkstar is so chaotic that he decided to turn chaotic into a noun. The official title is Chaotic of New Britannian Empire. Interesting. Yep, pod interests can be set by owners now. Let's see here. And some rewards. So there's the camera. And we're going to have to play with that. I should have one. Flaming bagpipes and leather kits. We saw some flaming bagpipes there. Weather changing clock work umbrella. Yeah. So I don't know how I feel about that. Everybody's going to be carrying umbrellas to combat somebody coming by and making it rain. Fire dancing outfit. Poi and fire dance. Okay. So, add-on store items, ornate umbrella, ornate bagpipes, glowing dyes, pulsing dyes, and sparkling dyes. The glowing dyes, in my opinion, do not look very good. I don't like them, and I don't like the pulsing dyes. But the sparkling dyes look really nice. And maybe we'll get a chance to see some of those. Ornate hand fans, and the speckled turkey. Guild registrars. There was previously only a single guild registrar in the entire game located in Owl's Head. Oh, I didn't know that. Now there are multiple guild registrars over 35 locations in the game. Does this mean to start a guild? You had to go to them? I don't even remember. Gold Crown merchants. Expanding the number of merchants. And those are the gold crowns in game. Oh, actually, I have... Here, I got a gold crown right here. Except... You know that you guys won't see this anywhere else. I kid you not. I kid you not. These are not available anywhere. So my friend Frank sent me this. And you know how you can change the coins out. Coins of obsidian. Gold ones for the silver and the copper and everything. Look at that. That one right there. This is the copper. And so Frank sent me that. Let's see here. I got some more too. Bronze, gold, and this one is a bright gold, unlike some others. So, yeah. And then if you ever go to Portalarium, if you ever get there, make sure they give you your challenge coin. Got mine right here. So, anyway, so they've opened up more of these places, and they now have more stuff to buy. And testing incentive program. First round of insect-themed items from the testing incentives programs are now completed. We'll start be delivering to testeds who have earned them. Corpion chair, ant farm, bug paintings, gold crowns. 5 gold crowns for 4+ hours of
You,
testing.
sir, rock.
Okay, and titles. All right. Hey, Demo Gorgono. Thank you so much for subbing. All right. I appreciate the support. Let's see here. Let me find you in here. I'm gonna hook you up. So I am adding 1,000 points to you, 1,000 gold. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And then everybody give it up for Demo Gorgono. 10 gold to everybody here in his honor. So Demo, you can use that gold for anything you want. You can give it out to. You can use it for dungeon raids, giveaways, whatever you want. We do have a giveaway today. It is the Magic Cycling Die, a 12-pack of it. This is what the die looks like right here. It's kind of dark right now. This is what it looks like, and it cycles through. You can apply it to clothing. And so, yeah, cool, huh? Exclamation point, ticket space 1 or higher in
You,
Twitch chat.
sir, rock.
And Sean Butts, man. Woo! 16 months in a row. That's 160 gold to everybody here in Sean's honor. Thank you, buddy.
Welcome
I
to the
appreciate it.
Dragons.
Thank you for that extended support. Everybody give it up for Sean. Tell him thank you. Y'all just got 160 gold because of him. Jordan, thank you for following. Welcome. Okay, so continuous music. Okay. Musical instruments. Pick up, drop. Items. You should have pick up and drop sound variations. Okay. Crossbows and bows have new sounds. Sheath and unsheath. Weapon misses. Hit sounds. Novia Overworld has some new sounds. Elven bundles. This place looks pretty neat. So, here is some elven... That's an elven village keep. So, that it's pretty cool looking. New sword. Another new house. The tents. The golden dragonfly. Golden dragonfly is only part of the big... There's a big bundle. It's like 1,600 bucks. So, make sure if you're going to get one of those, use your discount coupon in our store, because on 1,600 bucks, it's going to save you a lot. That's a big bundle, and I think that golden dragonfly only comes with that one. So, ooh, black stag. Okay, so that's pretty much it. That is a lot of stuff. How do I get those colored clothes? Roofinex, from our store, you can get the cycling die pack. Oh, Shakar, you look much better now. He's going to sit in his chair. He's claimed that throne as his own, by the way, I think. So, yes. Very good. Okay, I am, real quick, going to... I am real quick going to... Boy, that's a bug. Oh, he was trying to trade me something. Oh. I was like, how did that stuff appear? 4,000. Must be for more guild members. Okay, I gotta write that down. Thank you, Levon. Okay, so... I'll be back in just a second. I'm going to go grab something more to drink, and then I'm going to turn on comms and everything, too. So, and we'll go into the live shows talk enabled. So I will be there in just a moment, everybody. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, what's Jakar doing? Is he taking a picture? I don't know the new camera commands or anything yet. I had to get myself a little snack bar too. Lunch just wasn't enough for me. Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff. Bunches of stuff. Okay. I'm gonna eat this in front of you. It's like some sort of granola bar. Oh, I won't. But I think that's where I need. Mm-hmm. Let's go pick up some of this stuff. Let's also check with the town crier. Oh, there's a row in a village available. Shit. Hey, the row house has got to be probably up on the hill. So, hey guys, if you didn't notice, there's a village lot available in town. Yeah, I think it's up on the hill up here. So I wish I had another village deed. I'll go grab that village lot. What I really want is a city one. I am ready to fork over the stuff for the guild and everything. Okay, so it's going to be one of them up there. So there's a set of places up there. Okay. Well, I'm not going to worry about that one too much. Alright. Well, so in the village, I don't know where it's at. I suppose we can look. It's also up there. Alright. Not gonna worry about it. I like our space is really good. It's about as close as we can get. Damn, look at all that fireworks they're doing up over there. Okay. Claim rewards. I had so much stuff in here, though, I may not be able to find them. Who's making grunting noises? Okay, so kind of look through the stuff here. Oh, here's the camera. So we'll play with that. Fire dancer top. That's what Chikara was wearing. Okay. I'm not going to put on the fire dancer stuff. I'm just not. I don't think I need to. Not on a male character. We've got the dog gear too. Okay. What else we got? An ornate fan. Okay. It's not really something I'm going to use as a fan. Somebody might be interested in that though, I suppose. Okay, pyrotechnic bagpipes. That's a disaster waiting to happen. Sale. Okay, I'll take that money. Hey, well, I guess that's about it. So, we will equip. And then I don't know what to do with the camera yet. We're going to figure that out.
Marky, my camera, when I took a picture, it didn't show up on your screen.
Is it supposed to?
Well, I
Hey.
thought it was supposed to stand up and look like you were taking a picture, but it just showed me bent over.
Right. So,
Isn't that true?
and I don't know how do you use the camera?
Slash camera.
Okay, I'm on fire.
What's the difference between screenshots and using the camera?
Camera's supposed to have an animation where it shows you with an old-timey camera and like the big flash handle.
Oh, that's dope.
Do I am I on fire, guys?
Shows you shooting fire out the side.
Kinda.
Yeah. You know, I'm just too hot to be here. I have no idea what just happened. But apparently
It looks like the bagpipes. Did you equip the bagpipes?
help! I'm on fire! How do I stop, drop, and roll? What's the command? Help!
That is awesome. Could you just go about your whole day like that?
I have no idea.
I
It's
would.
only showing on your
That
screen
was
now.
an option to go about my whole day.
It's
would
only
just-
showing on my screen?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I don't
correct.
see it on mine.
Oh, that's too bad.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, because if it was showing on everybody's screen, then I could be running through yelling, help, I'm on fire, how do I roll?
Another bug.
It's like cotton candy.
Oh my goodness. It even rolls with me.
That fire's not going out.
Okay, so
No, I didn't think Release 35 added much, but this feature makes it worth it.
there is a lot of stuff added. So
There's food, there's sadness when you die.
there's sadness. What? Because of the skill loss?
Yeah. Well, they
Yeah.
revamped Brittany Sewers. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, I think we'll do that as a guild event. Not today, but definitely think we'll do that as guild event.
Yeah, my guild went to the older version as 5 people, and we all wiped. And then later on, me and a buddy, Core, we managed to duo it. and we picked up the key to go through the door, and I destroyed that key, and I wish I kept it because now it's discontinued.
Okay, I gotta see if I can put this out. I'm gonna go jump in the lake.
What else did they add?
It didn't quite work.
You know, on my screen it shows you swimming on the concrete pad.
Oh, rubber banding.
Yeah, really bad.
I mean, it kind of works, you know. Half the time you put it out in the water.
Right.
To make it stop, you just have to unequip the bagpipes.
Okay. I tried to even play the bagpipes and it wouldn't let me. Yeah, something wrong here.
Do the bagpipes play ABC files?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Well, I can't unequip the bagpipes if I can't see them.
Hey,
Open
paper
up your
doll.
character window.
Character window. Okay. Oh. So it's not like before where it equipped it like one of your tools?
Now, if you press C and open up your character window, it should show up there, right above your weapons slot
Okay.
on the left.
Got it.
There it is.
Done. And this whole camera thing. Let's see here. So, it gives it kind of an interesting look. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it once I... Oh, there we go. I took a picture. Okay. I don't know where the picture went. Probably into some folder.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess your app data folder where the chat logs are at. I'll take a look. Never mind. There's chat logs, custom books, saved games, and sheet music. I don't know if a screenshot would go in there or not. Maybe.
I have insufficient storage space in the bank for these items.
Oh, you probably tried to put them in right away. You gotta wait till your bank completely loads.
Oh. There it goes. Okay. Yeah. I have an insane amount of stuff in my bank.
How are you able to have 10,000 slots in your bank?
So that is a error that I have a ticket in on.
It only costs 100 gold for... Wow.
Yeah, no, Let's just say I was working on a promotion for the giveaways we do on the show, and I accidentally redeemed them into my account.
Oh,
Yeah. So I'm trying to
Sweet.
get that fixed. Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't try to get that fixed. That's pretty awesome.
Well, no, there's a big cost on that. So, anyway, yeah,
Oh,
it'll get fixed.
You can't give them away.
Right. I accidentally redeemed them. So,
So you got like a stack of bank upgrades and maybe you like redeemed one and it did the whole stack?
something like that. Why, even when I'm equipping a weapon, one needs to go in the offhand and it just keeps switching them. Okay. So, because I got the camera in here.
Hey, Marky, are we going hunting today?
I don't know. Probably not.
Okay, because there's somebody here looking to see if he can join a party.
Yeah. No, I think I want to look at some of the crop stuff. Let's see what other seeds we can buy.
Do you know how much base attributes the tier 5 food gives?
Tier 5 food. Well, it was in that update.
Yeah, it just said like plus attribute.
Hmm.
Give it a number.
I think growing stuff, the amount of stuff you got had changed too, because I got a lot of mandrake yesterday.
Yeah, I harvested a nightshade and I believe I got 14 when the previous cap was 10, but maybe that's not the difference. Maybe it's just because I harvested it at night.
Well, I harvested 60 mandrake plants and I got over 1,000, so it was an 18 average.
Hmm.
Wow.
That doesn't sound right.
I know it doesn't, but I looked at it and I was like, oh my god, that's a lot of mandrake.
Mm-hmm.
Well, mandrake is only 4 gold each, so 4,000 gold worth of mandrake, that's not too excessive.
No, but you know, it destroy the marketplace if it's given too much.
Yeah,
Any one thing is an outlier. It starts to take down other things with it.
yeah, if I grew 690 plants of mandrake, I'd have an obscene amount.
Well, they want the players to be the ones selling it for 4 gold, and then they can pump it up to like 10, 20 gold, and then hopefully that encourages a player economy of all these regions. Right now we're like, being babied and giving all the regions for super cheap.
Yeah. Michael, the guild's name is Lunar Dragons.
Alright, well I gotta go, guys.
Catch you later.
Marky, did you leave Elads?
I did.
Okay.
How
I'll have
you
to.
like the Elads rework?
Well, I mean, I'll be back in a minute. I just went to go buy some seeds. You can't buy any
Okay.
seeds in Elads.
All right, I have money for you when you get back.
Okay.
Oh, and did they fix that one song that you didn't like playing in Elads with the rework of it?
No, it's still there.
They're gonna change it. They're gonna change it. They said they're gonna.
Nice.
Yeah, no, they're putting in an Irish theme. And so the Elads is next publish is going to be an Elads theme. Or a Irish theme? Did they actually say that they were changing the music, or you just assume that because it's getting its rework?
I brought it up in a dev post with Seawolf, and he said he was gonna look into it, and then I guess his supervisor responded and said that it was good to go and told him how to do it. So it's gonna change. I don't know what it's
Okay.
gonna change to, whether it's gonna be better or not. That's gonna be yet to be seen.
Yeah, because that one just grates on me.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah, it's just too harsh on the ears over and over again. Every once in a while it's okay, but over and over again, yeah, it's too harsh.
Yeah, I'm just glad it only plays once or twice in the pot that I own. And then it has a mixed in other stuff.
So I have got all kinds of new seeds here. So I'm going to be a planting fool. Lemon trees. Wow, I just picked up 203 of those seeds. No, that's a mistake. I was wondering how it got so expensive all of a sudden. Potatoes. Okay. So the apple tree is called a small apple tree. Is there a large apple tree? Tomato. Wheat. Okay, and we're supposed to be able to refill water now.
Yep, you can.
So, but we got to do it at a well, which I'm going to have to find one.
Yeah, you can do it at a well, or if you have a fountain on your lot, you can use that as well.
Oh, so I can place a fountain out while I'm doing it? Okay.
Yeah, I did that in my player-owned town. Put a lot that I own and put the fountain on it, and I could refill it, and everybody could in the guild.
Okay. What about a bird bath?
I didn't try that one yet.
Okay, I have a bird bath, an Edelman's bird bath, so might try that. I just ran past you in game. Oh well, hello, wave late, I guess. By the way, if any of you are looking at this, thinking about buying the game, I'm gonna make you guys an offer you cannot refuse. First off, use your coupon code, save yourself a few bucks when you get it from our store. Then, if you decide you don't like the game, you bought like a $40 package and you decide you don't like the game, I will buy it back from you for 20 bucks. So, and you get a 15% bonus that's like given to you tomorrow in the store or the next business day. So it'd be Monday if you bought it today, which 40 bucks will give you like a $6 bonus. And so it brings your total cost out to like $14 if you decided that you didn't like it and you wanted to sell it back. So just an offer for you if you're on the fence about getting into the game. So I'll be happy to, I can't buy it back at full price, but I'll be happy to buy it back at 20 bucks. Okay. All right. Bastion Hawk. 5 bits for the best, or maybe a test. Yay, Marky. Well, thank you. He's just testing, but I'm going to reward out for that anyway. 5 bits gets a whole 1 gold to everybody here in Bastion Hawk's honor. Okay, let's see here. Grab a fountain. Oh no, there's 500 bits. And T-Branch says, what's that worth? That's Thomas. Great guy. That is worth 50 gold to everybody here, 500 bits. Everybody give it up for T-Branch. You're all fritcher because of him. All right. That's awesome. I guess they're not here. bet you I have them in the basement. Okay. So. Somebody dropped off a tomato. Consumable non-combat tomato. You know, I'm just wondering, why are tomatoes non-combat? It just seems a little silly. Who was it that needed to hand me some money?
Me. You at the bank or are you here?
I don't know, is that Chikar talking?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm right here, right next to you. Don't stand so close, you're invading my personal space.
Sorry.
All right, so we've been adding more guild members. If you want to join the guild, you can. We accept everybody in. We just have a couple rules. The main one is don't be a dumbass. And then the second one is no drama, which might fall under the dumbass rule. And but we allow everybody in. We have a good time. We're good fellowship. And so just got to get a hold of one of the officers or myself. And commonly you can find people here in Elads.
Oh, somebody put a chest downstairs, and I probably could have placed it for them, but I don't know how to make something private for someone else. I know how to make it private for me.
Right. Yeah, you can't make it private for them.
Okay.
So they have to do that for themselves.
So I can place it and then let them turn it private?
Well, except that I would like to place it because I like to think that I'm kind of designing the basement.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah. It's been happening some anyway. If you placed something down there and you find it moved, you'll know that I was there.
Yeah. Right. Oh, and I fixed the longboat room and
Oh?
changed things with my name on them or whatever.
Oh yeah. Just so that if you have stuff in there and we redeed the basement for any reason, like I would instantly redeed this property here in an instant if I found like a village property spot in like central Brittany, right on the corner, right where we get great commerce, bam, or in Owl's Head, you'd find that the guild house was gone lickety split, and we'd be transporting everything over. So, yeah.
Well, next time you're down there, just look, make sure I did it right, because I'm not entirely sure I did, but I hope I did.
Yeah, no problem. So,
I mean, none of it's like a big deal. The guild can have all of it, except for Chikar's hand. I'd like to keep that.
okay. Yeah, there we go. You want to keep Chikar's hand, huh? You like holding his hand?
Well, it's my own hand. I'd like to keep it.
Oh. You hold your own hand. How does that work out?
It's a little
my.
difficult.
So, okay, I'm down in here, but I don't see anything changed.
Oh, did it not change to my name?
It won't change to your name unless you put it in your pack and rename it, and then put it down.
Oh, okay. I have to do that.
Oh, yeah, so it has to be named before you put it down. So, yeah. So it looks like you can pick it up though, and do that. So you just pick it up, put it in your pack, and then you rename it, and then you put it down.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, I think you have permissions to do that. And there's let's see, there's the chest and there's the trunk. Did somebody else place that trunk in there, or did you place that in there?
No, I put that in there. I just put it in there for decoration. If you want to replace it with somebody's chest, if you need the space, go ahead. I just put it in there to look good.
All right. Except it wasn't square to the wall, so I fixed that.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah. No, I'll end up replacing that, and then I'll like throw it in your other box or something like that. So.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah. So, my hope is, and I've decided that I want to go this far in. My hope is, I want to get us a city level, a city place, and a city plot for the guild, and dress all of that up. It's going to cost a kodo a day, but I'm willing to do that. I just got to get a deed for that. It might mean moving to a player-run town though, or player-owned town, because I don't think I can afford a full one that's in, place anywhere.
I have a town deed you can have in my player-owned town.
You have a town deed?
Yeah, that's only placeable in a player-owned town. I bought it off T-Branch.
Oh, you did? Well, it depends on how much you want for it. So, because I have to be able to afford it. So, we can talk offline if you want on that.
Okay.
So.
Okay, how do I rename something?
You right-click on it. Whoa! What happened to the boat?
I picked it up so I could rename it.
Oh, you don't rename. Does the boat have storage?
Oh no! So only storage things you can rename.
Yes, and it's just the yeah. So
Okay.
yeah. So anything that you place around here is decoration. If I remember that it's yours, then great. But if we have to redeed anything down here, then what happens is it becomes mine.
Okay, that's no problem. I don't care.
And it's just because I won't know. But if you pick up the desk and put it in your pack and then rename that, then what happens is that if we redeed the basement for any reason, that the desk will go back to my bank box intact with all of its items in it and have your name on it. And that way I will know who to give it back to.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, which I really don't ever want to do that because we've got a bunch of boxes in here now, and I know that once my bank box is fixed, that I will have my bank box will be overloaded. It'll be unusable. I'll only be able to pull things out. So, but that's the plan. So, yeah, okay. This is all starting to look kind of nice. I'm happy with how this is. Working out, and I placed that other chest that was in there. I placed it down on the same floor as Uchikar, but just outside of the room, and so.
Okay, yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, so. And this room's kind of cool. So, I like it.
It's my private pub.
Yeah, well, we got the bar down here. And we got the study. That's what this is. This is the study.
Okay. Did you see if you click on the middle of this long desk, it opens up in the middle?
Oh, no. Mm-mm. Yeah, I knew it said it had an entry thing on it. But, yeah. I need a good rug in here. And then we need to be able to lock down pipes and stuff like that. I'd love to have like a bag of pipe tobacco and an ashtray and a pipe to set in it.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
This would be the smoking room.
Saying that I sit here and smoke all day.
Oh, yes. Well, I used to smoke, but I don't anymore.
No, I meant in game. I don't smoke in real life.
Oh, okay. Okay, good.
Don't smoke,
Yeah.
kids. It's bad for you.
Yes. Well, I lost some of my lung capacity from smoking. So I have about 20% degraded lung capacity.
Oh my gosh. My dad died from emphysema from smoking.
Yep. Well, he got the worst end of the stick than me.
You were
So-
smart enough to quit when you saw the lower end of the lung capacity.
You want to know when I quit? I quit November of 2000, and I had my last cigarette just before I got to the airport in Austin, Texas, leaving the UO fair. So when I got home, I didn't smoke anymore. And part of that was because I was feeling pretty sick. And when I went to the doctor the next day, he's like, "Oh shit, another day and you've been in the hospital. You have pneumonia."
Oh wow.
Yeah. So, yep. All right. Yeah. I'll spot you the city deed and you pay the rent if you move into my town, T Branch says. Ooh, that sounds like a pretty good offer. Yeah.
He's trying to compete with me.
I know, we have 2 guild player-run towns. Or player-owned towns. You know, I wonder, is it possible to get a entryway between the towns?
We could ask.
Yeah, that could be good. You know, if like at the center of each one of the towns there's a wagon or something like that where you could, you know, transport back and forth to each of the towns. Especially if we like Levon, how full is your town?
Considering I just got it yesterday, I have 2 people in it. It has like 40 spots in it.
Okay, and Thomas, I don't know how much you've got available, but that would definitely be a request that if we have the guild primarily living at both of these, then and you know we were filling up on space, it would be a request I would have a harder time saying no to. Because we would have an actual legitimate reason for why we have 2 towns in the guild and such. So they're probably some of the devs right now are probably listening to this and they're just shaking their head no. We'll deny you for whatever we want to. No. So I say these things and Barrick pops in every once in a while. It's like he always has an ear to the show. So.
Hey, Marquis.
Yes.
I saw a town. It's south of Brittany Fields, Honorhold, and there's another player-owned town below it. They're linked together. They have wagons that connect the 2 towns together.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So it might though be something to do with that they would want the towns to physically on the map be near each other, though too. Because you know if you go into like central Brittany, then it connects to a bunch of other player towns that are nearby. And like there's the boat in central Brittany to Elads, and Elads is just across the water.
So we shouldn't link like Graph Island to Elysium or something, right?
Well, right, because then it becomes fast travel. You know, and I think that they don't want that. They very intentionally, you know, in UO you could recall to any point you made a spot to. Well, here you can only recall to your bind point, and that's a very conscious decision that they made, and so they yeah, it's a very conscious decision that they made. Shertugal, you want a property deed as well. Shertugal, have you seen? I think I saw your name on the list of winners. I see him talking in guild chat. And he says Levon's connects to Central Wharfs, pretending Central Wharfs, and Elads. Yeah. And we have one I don't know where Thomas's connects to. I don't remember.
His connects to Central Brittany, Brittany Wharfs, and a few of the other Brittany's.
Oh. Well, then maybe it's not necessary. I mean, so both the towns connect to Brittany, to different Brittany spots?
I believe so. I think we connect to two of the same towns, Central Brittany and Brittany Wharfs, I believe.
Well, that might be good enough then too. So, and Thomas, kicking you out of the guild if we can't link towns? No, I wasn't saying nothing like that. I don't know where you heard that. You have boat access to all the Brit neighborhoods. Oh, okay. Yeah. So. Okay. If I did move into one of the player towns, and we move the guild location there, then I would keep this this village deed that I've got and continue searching for a really good selling location. Good location for us to do sales. Oh, that's right. I was going to go downstairs and get it and pull a fountain out.
Yeah, T Branch's got connections via boats, so they're pretty good connections.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, so the biggest concern I have is meeting potential new guild members. So they have a hard enough time finding elads. And going into a player-owned town, it'll actually become even harder to direct them in. A lot of them are newer, and so they don't have a scope of where things are and stuff like that. In fact, when we do deliveries, it's kind of interesting. When we've been doing deliveries in the game from the store, I tell people to meet us at the Central Brittany Bank, and you wouldn't believe how many people don't know where that is. I mean, I think all of us do because that was our meeting place for a long time, and then to get to Elads, you kind of have to run in front of it, unless you come through the boat that's near PAX. But it's just amazing. So I end up partying with people so that once they get into Central Brittany, they can see my tag.
I have no idea where that bank is. I barely know now Brittany Fields.
Yeah. So, yeah, and I don't expect everybody to know where everything is either. So, but I don't know. I'm just talking out loud, just thinking aloud. That's what I'm doing. I'm thinking aloud. There is, Michael, there is one free rollout right now in Elads. And then we also have 2 player-run towns if you're in the guild. Or player-owned towns. Player-run town, player-owned town. They're different things. Player-owned towns.
That rollout's gone.
Oh, it's gone. Okay. Never mind. So there was a village one as well. Is PvP in SotA any good? I'm not a big PvPer, and I get my ass handed to me. So there's a lot of really good PvPers in SotA. Yes, they've been kicking my ass. So now I could swear that I had a fountain, or I really don't like that a fountain is not necessarily under F. And a bird bath is not necessarily under B.
Marquis.
Yes.
It's Johnny. I won't be on for quite a while because my computer's just gone kaput. Screen's just decided to break.
Oh, not good.
No, it's an Apple.
Oh. Well, good luck with that. Looks like our instance is going to close here. So we're all going to get reset in this instance. Oh, come on. I saw my bird bath just the other day. Can't open this chest right now.
Is it under E?
Might be. Okay, I'm going to reset the instance for myself. Oh, it put me back in the basement. Okay, I thought it was going to reset me, like put me in at the entrance or something like that. Yeah, Elads is an instance, and so I just reset the instance for myself. Actually, everywhere in the game is an instance, so... Man, I hate that whenever I have my stuff turned on to be able to rearrange furniture, and then I can't open a damn chest because I try and move it every time I'm double-clicking. Okay, well, looks like I don't have the stuff there either. So there's definitely some new noises when handling items. Well, I guess I don't know where my bird bath is. I know I have it somewhere. But I did a search. I'm just not finding it. A neighbor has one. We'll try filling a bucket off of his. Zetastic, hello. Yes. Arthur, this interface has been fine. It's just a different way of thinking. Any Discord moderators in chat? I see that some admins are here. Okay, so I don't know how the bucket stuff works yet, but anyway, I guess I'm gonna pick this crop and then I'm gonna plant some more stuff. And I really like that they tell the status now. That they're gonna tell the status. So how much cotton am I getting off of these? Okay. About the amount we expected. Damn, this thing turned on again. It looks like I need to run a tractor through this, a plow, and then a cultivator. Thinking of, farming simulator. Those stinky slippers. I don't know. Did I have this much clicking on things before? This is a pain in the ass.
Can't you just hit E on each one?
Oh, look at that. I like that better. Except I end up hitting it a bunch because I never know if I'm over the right... Oh, now... Shit. E also brings up the menu for replanting.
Yeah, you gotta be a little careful for that.
Fudge. I don't like this. Maybe I just need to be... Maybe I need to be in first person. Will that help me?
I thought a green little square shows up every once in a while.
Yeah, but you have to hover.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they changed it then.
I don't like hovering all the time. Okay. So, now... Oh, and I've got a... This is a mandrake of... Eternal mandrake. Driving out to Wauchula. Yes, is Wauchula in Washington? That sounds like a Cascade or Willamette Indian name. Okay, so now a bunch of seeds and a bunch of buckets. I wonder if it's going to use up these buckets and they'll become empty buckets. I don't know.
When I got water, the buckets mysteriously come back.
Okay, and we're going to see what happens when I overload myself like horribly. Okay. So I have almost 900 buckets on me. And so I am overloaded by 1,600 pounds. So negative 87.8% move rate and 28.8 focus drain per second while moving. Oh yeah, this is slow. Oh yeah. Holy cow. It's not draining my focus at all though. It said it was going to drain my focus, but it's not. Yeah, I can see how this could be painful. Okay, well. Let's see here. What do I want to plant? Now, what do I need to do here? So, optional fertilizer. We don't have any. 18 seeds. 18 seeds of what? It says I have 18 seeds. Banana. That's what it's going to put in there. And a bucket of water. Okay. Let's do it. So that's my banana. Okay. And it says that a bucket was removed from inventory. So it's a growing sprout banana plant.
Welcome to the Dragons.
And then water this banana plant, yes. Oh, look at that. The texture of the dirt changed. It now looks wet. Okay, that's an improvement. It doesn't let me click on it again. How interesting is that? I now cannot interact with it when it's wet. That might be a good thing, because it might keep me from interacting with it again when you're planting huge fields. That might be really good. Merrick, thank you for following. Welcome. Yeah, Arthur, you've mentioned that you don't like the UI 3 times now. But you should get in the game and try it. Okay, so there's a banana. Let's see here. Oh, now it still says I have 18 seeds. 18 seeds of what? And I do it again, and it's another banana. Okay.
Do you have 18 different seeds in your backpack?
Could be. So, and you said the buckets magically reappear in your pack. Does that mean you just go gather water and it automatically gives you buckets if you never had one?
That's correct.
Oh. So, should I be oh, these buckets now have no value. Man. I was thinking maybe I should have sold all these buckets back then and get 2 apiece for them, because I've got 873 of them.
But to collect the water at the fountains, it takes a long time per one.
Oh, so Nat put a fountain in the chest. Okay. So let's see what happens with that. I'll put a fountain out. The walking doesn't look right with the slowing down. Is it a huge fountain? It's a large fountain. Yeah, okay. Oh, holy shit, this is... Yeah, I don't even have a place to put this. It's so big. That is enormous. Yeah, I don't want to have to destroy the whole yard to put this fountain out here. I think it's not going to fit. It just takes up too much room. We need a much bigger spot for this. Well, Nat, you want this back? It's the same size as a well? A well is that big? Oh my goodness. So a trick workaround, stack items in the bank. Yes. Select all. Oh yeah, and it might be the tree overhangs too being part of the problem, but it's width. Select all but one of them and then drag them up onto top of the other one. You can stack all of them at once. Most items. The stacking still needs a little bit of work in the game. So you have a well on your property. Okay. Well, I'm gonna, I guess, put this in. Put this back in the box here. If I had a bigger place, that would work. So, saying that these go in alphabetical order on these. Okay, I'm going to plant a few more bananas.
Welcome
like the
to the dragons.
Visually, I can tell that they're watered. That's very nice. Shade Fox, thank you for following. Welcome. Okay, it just looks like I can't interact with it anymore. Which is fine. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go and put most of these buckets in here. So I can get my weight under control. I'm gonna put the banana seeds in there. Then we'll plant some carrots next, but first, let's see here. I got a bird bath. I got an Edelman bird bath over here, I think. I think I saw it the other day. There it is. No, the Edelman bird bath does not seem to give me any water. Okay. Does anybody else around have a well or anything? Another pro tip, you don't have to worry about if you're going to move stuff. If you've planted stuff, the plants will still be in there when you put the pots back down. They just kind of like freeze in time. Look like a kid sliding on the ice. Okay, now we're planting some carrots. They are unimpressive looking, and they take up a hell of a lot of space. I mean, I don't expect a carrot to look super impressive, but those are probably for making like carrot cake. Let's see. I guess I'll plant carrots in these. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I'll have a little bit of something, a little bit of everything. That's what I'll do is, like, before I go to bed, I'll check all these to see if they need to be watered. And then I'll check them all again in the morning. Because different things grow at different rates. Like cotton takes twice as long as pumpkins. This I know. Yeah, carrot cake. Sounds good, doesn't it? Okay. Stepping away for just a moment. Be right back. Okay. So, let's see what's next in line to plant here. Corn. Let's see here. Let's grow a row of corn. did it plant over there? I thought I was clicking up here. I'm running out of buckets of water. Guess I gave too many up.
Does the rain water your plants?
Unfortunately, no. I wish it did.
Yeah, because that would be a great use for the umbrella.
Yes. But you also got to consider that there needs to be a cost to it, and you don't want all farmers to have to carry an umbrella.
True.
Water was not found. Oh. Well, at least it told me I didn't have any water. Okay. This is not properly it's not properly taking the focus away when you're overloaded. Noticing that. So I intentionally removed my greenhouse because stuff was growing too fast, and for all the waterings required, I was really feeling like I wasn't into doing, being so tied to it. I wonder what I'm going to use corn for. Also, they're making it so that some of the other things the NPCs are selling, like wax and stuff like that, they're working on making those so that those come from players as well. Makes sense that it'd be like people raising beehives or something like that. Is this game ever going to be fully released? Yes. March. March will be completed everything that's on their list for release of episode 1. And then they start working toward episode 2. Which probably 6 or 8 months after that is when that'll come out. I don't know, but they'll probably still have these monthly updates. They probably have a set of deliverables in episode 1 while they're working on episode 2 or something like that. I don't know. I'll talk to them about it when it gets closer. So they're not exactly sure of the exact date, but that's what they're projecting right now. It's March. Or at least when I was there, that's what they were saying.
Hey Marky, take a look. I just dropped a wishing well down. Is that too big for you? I just dropped it on your property.
I'll look here. Give me just a second. It's big. That's exactly what they were talking about. We'd have to rearrange things a little bit. If it wasn't for this damn windmill, we could take out a couple of trees and put it back here. I hate that windmill.
If you want, you can hang on to it and play around with it. Keep it on the
Okay.
property.
How much did it cost to build this?
I got that for one of the donations on the site, so.
You got it from one of the donations on the site?
Yeah, I donated for the water charity.
Oh, now this is not the player made one? Is this a rare item?
I don't know if it's rare. It's not a player-made item. It's from the store. It's one of the ones that you donate.
Unable to reach node. Wishing well.
Move a little closer.
Well, there we go. Oh, look at that animation there. Holy cow, my back is going to hurt so bad after this. What's he doing? He just went through the wall. Yeah, I can see how this would take a while, and it's click happy. Can multiple people fill their buckets at the same time?
No, I couldn't access it while you were filling your bucket.
Oh, man.
I tried that.
Yeah. Levon, try and fill a bucket, and then I'll try. Okay, so now I'll. Oh, yes, he doesn't even have the green highlight for me.
Yeah, it goes away.
Well, I mean, if you wanted to donate this to the guild or whatnot, I'd be happy to use it on the guild property. I just got to fit it in better.
Consider it donated.
Cool. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
So I'll just have to move things around a little bit. But that way, too, the neighbors can use it. So... Because I imagine that you don't have to be in the guild to use it. Let me see here. Oh, what? I can only examine it? What about the properties of it? Do I have to be not standing on it? Well, oh, shit, I can't pick it up. You were able to pick it up. Okay. Yeah, I would say that has a permissions problem. Somebody griefed me. Oh my God, you planted a wishing well in my yard. I'm being griefed. Oh. I can't do anything with it again. It might be tied to you, buddy.
Yeah, it sure is. I can't touch it.
I can't even interact with it right now.
Now you are griefing me. No, I'm just kidding. Wow. So, okay.
Maybe try picking it up, trade it back to me, and then I'll put it down, and maybe there's permissions on it that only I can change. I don't know.
I can't pick it up. I was able to place it down, but I can't pick it up. And so, Hawkwind, are you able to do anything with it?
No, I can't even interact with it at all.
I think we're building around the... Oh, we got to make a wish. That's what we got to do. We got to make a wish. Wow.
Yeah, you place it, you got to pay it to pick it up.
I have no idea. No idea. But see, I don't want somebody else to come along and pick it up either. Oh, turn on move items. Oh, sorry. Duh. Golly. Okay, let me, yeah, it's my fault. Let's see here. My bad. Can you imagine the laughter at Portalarium if I put in a ticket? I can't pick up my wishing well. Okay, so there are no permissions on it. But, and I turned on my stuff. Chikar, since you're an officer, try turning on your, to interact and move stuff around. Are you able to pick it up? Because this has no permissions options on it. I can't like set it co-owner. And I don't want just any member of the guild to be able to pick it up, especially if it is a rare item.
No, I can't.
Can't. Okay. Well, as
It
long as I
must-
can, then I guess we're good.
Yeah, I can't even interact with it, and I think it's tied to
Oh.
the lot permissions.
Okay. But okay, so are people able to get water from it now? That I placed it down?
I can't.
Nope.
What? Oh,
No, sir.
because I have it set to co-owner only whenever stuff's placed down. Let me.
Yeah.
Oops, I accidentally picked it up while I was. Let's see here. Unable to reach water. Okay. Well, that kind of sucks that nobody else is able to get water now.
Yeah, I can't do anything with it. Like, even your other things on the lot that say, you know, I can right click on it and at least see what the permissions are set to. I can't even see it with this.
Yeah, this just has examine, and it says item wishing well doesn't seem to be doing anything. It said it's empty. Imster, are you really sure? Let's see. I don't have any messages here saying it's empty. And if I walk all the way up to it here, ooh. Okay, well, I assume that this is something that they will fix, but it's just kind of.
With it bugged, though, I don't know if you want to leave it down.
Well, I mean, I'll put it in a different spot is what I'll do, but it's just the. I'm just trying to think of this that, you know, I was looking at it as partly that it'd be community. I assume it's just a mistake and that I could put a ticket in on that and then they at least put it on their list, or they may already have it on their list of things to fix. Their list is quite huge, by the way. I think Star said that his list was like 1,800 pending items to fix or something like that when I was there. And so they do them in order of priority, which this would be lower priority. And I don't want to change the permissions on the whole lot, place it down. Because I don't have any way to lock it down then. I bet you if I placed it so that any guild member could use it, then it means any guild member can pick it up. Okay, well, it's sitting right there for the moment. Thank you, Hawkwind.
You're welcome.
Doing the water walk of shame. So this is going to be what people are going to be doing now, is they're going to be gathering water when they're not doing something else, just so that they have enough water for later for their crops. Because I can tell you that, like, Thomas, he has a huge ass farm. So, and his farm was so big he exceeded the maximums on what they thought could be harvested in one session, and his account got locked because they're like, it must be a bot, until they reviewed it and unlocked his account. It's good they're checking for stuff like that, but he harvested 12,000 cotton at once. Well, not in a single second, but, you know, just going through and clicking on things.
It takes a little bit of patience to do.
Yes. Okay, so let's see. cotton. Oh, let's see. Let me turn off my moving shit around thing again. Decoration mode. Turn that off. Actually, okay, we're not going to plant any cotton this time. Actually, I'm going to turn decoration mode back on. I'm going to move that right now. I think I know where to put it. Come on, I know it can fit over here. Because that other one's fitting over here. See it flash green. I'm just not quite getting it lined up right. Okay, we're going to do something different there then. You know, I wonder if they're that big in real life. Probably, huh? Seems kind of crazy, but probably. Alright, I snuck it in back here. Oh, but I should change its orientation. There we go. That looks pretty nice. Still don't like my eye pollution over there, but it is what it is. I don't think I can get this. All right. I actually like decorating the place and setting everything up. Yeah, I remember UOE. Yep. Third-party application. It's been a while. I remember it. Hord's asking, do I ever think about doing reports interviews like I used to on the darker side of games, cheats, RMT? So I still do some things like that. Some of them if they won't do harm to any of my business partners, then yes. But I had to shy away from one recently that I really wanted to do because could have been perceived as harmful to one of our business partners. So, killer story that I had, which I can't tell anyone about. Isn't that awesome? All in the name of business. Okay, planting some garlic. So I'll put in a ticket too about the wishing well, about that you can't set permissions on it. I think that's all that needs to happen, is to be able to set permissions on it.
Okay, now I can that you moved it.
Oh, you can? You can get...
Well, I can click on it and see that you've put it to co-owner, and I can go to permission options.
Can you get water out of it?
Let me check. Hold on.
Sometimes I swear that like the devs are watching and they fix shit while we're talking about it. I'm just saying.
No, I can't interact with it in any other way.
Okay. So let me go back into decoration mode and see what I can see here. No, I can't. But you could see that it was co-owner. See, I can't even see that. Oh, there. Oh no, you were on a tree or something.
Oh, yep, you're absolutely right. I was clicking
Yeah.
on that blue spruce.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. So I'll put in a ticket for that, and I'm sure it just needs the options or whatever to be able to set permissions. So. And I am going to work on getting us a bigger property for the guild and everything, and doing things like being able to, because I can take one of these planter beds, and we can set it so that it's kindred, and then you can make it private, plant stuff, harvest it, and then make it unprivate again, and it frees it up for the next person to use it.
I just thought of something, Marky. That well is non-tradable, so it's possible it's set like that on purpose, so you don't set it down and then let somebody else pick it up.
The well is non-tradable.
Like I don't think you can give it to anyone or sell it, can you?
Well, I would be able to, because I can put it in my pack.
Oh, okay.
And I traded it to him. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Hawkwind, are you running ICQ?
that you caught that. That's actually my. Go ahead.
WSFTP?
No, that's just my it's just my text message notification, but it is from ICQ. That's what I got it from.
Yeah. God, that brought back memories. Holy shit.
I thought the same thing.
515-8302. That was my
6060943. Isn't that crazy how you remember it?
Yeah, I had a 6-digit one, but then it got hacked by Russians, and they wanted me to pay to get it back. Yeah, it's crazy. Well, that was a blast from the past. Holy cow. What is, Hawkwind, I see your skill going up in aesthetic feedback. What is that?
It temporarily boosts your focus, and if you cast it just after you crit with a spell on an enemy, it gives you increased focus regen for a short amount of time.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I think I looked at that. Now that you describe it, I remember looking at that and saying to myself, okay, I'm a mage, so that shit's for me. But then I'm like, I have to cast it right after I crit? Oh my god, that's too hard. I'm not even going to train it. Because I'm just in this. When I get into a fight, you know, I go blind and just start swinging until they're dead. Yeah. Imster was also hacked by Russians. Yep.
So is Hillary Clinton, right?
Right, right. Wow, we all have something in common with Hillary Clinton. Oh, yeah. We'll not get started on politics.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So, the oh, I can't see this chest. There we go. Yeah, the politics be bad. You know, what's really interesting about this eternal mandrake plant that I have is that you can't water it after you put it down, and it doesn't give you a better harvest. It doesn't seem to. Wow, there's kind of a glow off of the stuff that I've watered. I really like that it looks different. I think that's really great. So, you know what? I'm going to make one more change here. Oh, no, I didn't mean to grab the tree. No, I didn't mean to grab that either. Holy shit. There we go. Yeah, Chikar, you know, you gotta knock that shit off. You're just scaring everybody.
Oh, sorry.
You're probably like, what? What did I do? I know you're all running around, and you appeared right behind me, and I'm like, what?
Sorry.
And I see somebody else in chat saying the same thing. No, you're good. I'm just giving you crap.
Well, I'm smoking my pipe while I'm invisible to see if I can see my own smoke coming off, but it doesn't.
I can see your smoke. Do it again, here, and we'll look on the show. So now you're invisible.
Okay, now I'm getting ready to smoke.
Yep, I see smoke.
I'll have to look at it on your screen.
Mm-hmm. Yep, definitely see smoke. So pipes and hidden ability do not go together.
No,
Not
I think
good.
that's pretty cool. I just sit there and you'll see smoke wisping in front of you and go, oh, that must be Chikar.
Right, and so now all you need to do is be hidden and sitting in the bone dragon throne, and then we'll think that the dragon is smoking.
Oh, that's a good idea. Let me try that.
ICQ has an app in the Play Store? Really? Oh my god. Who owns ICQ now? Facebook probably owns it or something like that.
I cannot sit down while I'm invisible. It makes me reappear.
No, you're disappeared for me. And it looks like you're sitting.
Okay, let me smoke. Can you see it?
Yep. I see a little bit of smoke. You know, I wish... my reticle changes whenever I hover over you. So I can tell that there's a player there. Yeah. You know, it would be nice to be able to, as decoration, place some smoke points. And, you know, just to be able to, you know, have like a stove or a pot or whatnot that's always smoking, or you know, to set some smoke coming out from one of the skulls or something like that.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
A Russian company owns ICQ. Oh, they must have hacked the company themselves then.
Or that's how they got it, was they
That's how
stole it.
they stole it. Yeah. God, did you guys see that U.S. banks are now buying up a whole bunch of Bitcoin? And they're buying it so that they can pay ransoms. Isn't that crazy? Or maybe so that their customers can pay ransoms. Because, people are paying ransom through Bitcoin. And, like they get their whole networks tied up and stuff like that. And people are paying ransom on that. And it's really shitty because one of your employees goes and gets the virus or whatever, the malware, and says, oh, okay, I guess I'll call Microsoft and have them fix my shit, and they call them and they get the code number or whatever and give them remote access, and then all of your stuff's tied up. There was a hospital here in the United States that their entire network was down for weeks because they were working on putting together the Bitcoin for the ransom. And that just kind of, I don't know, it's kind of off subject, but
It's a little scary.
it is. So, yeah, it's Bitcoin's got good things and bad things, and Bitcoin is going absolutely nuts in China because China is cracking down on foreign currencies and they can't control Bitcoin. And so a lot of citizens there are now buying Bitcoin, and Bitcoin went up by a whole $20 the other day when China announced that they were cracking down on that.
Wow.
So, yeah.
I might
Bitcoin is
invest in some Bitcoin.
Yeah, I keep threatening to do that. I got my time divided by so much stuff, and I'd really love to get into the virtual currencies stuff there. And I've got some wonderful resources available to me because, I know the chairman of the board of Bitcoin, and I know the person who's the largest individual farmer in the United States of Bitcoin, and so I have some, and I know both of these people personally. I could call them. It's not like just an acquaintance that I'd have to go find them somewhere and try and bump into them again.
Couldn't you just buy some off of them?
Oh, I could. But, I have to... It probably should be a holistic support thing, like we should support it in the store and, and some other stuff. So, we've always had bigger fish to fry.
I just don't know a whole lot about it.
Yeah. I know the basics of it, but I'm not an expert. We do have a few people, like Ardash is running a farm. And so he's told me a bit about that stuff. But it's not a big farm. It's a few machines. But he's been mining and stuff. So he's offered to teach me.
Yeah, that might be interesting to just learn a little bit about.
Yeah, I'd really love to dive into it and make a whole bunch of videos about it, because all of these questions that we have as people who are newbies with it, you just write them down as you're going through, and then several months later, you go back and look at all these questions that you wrote down that you had to figure out, and then that's the content you make for the people who are new to Bitcoin.
Right.
And then you have the knowledge of, this is the question. Okay, here's the actual real answer. Because if I studied for just a day and then thought that I had the answer, I could very well be wrong, even though I could speak very authoritatively because I think I know what I was talking about. But then a week later you're like, all the comments say I'm actually wrong, and that's happened to me before. So I'm careful about that. So, and to that point, WASD Games and YouTube just says, just watch your H1Z1 windowed video to help me, and it helped to loads. Thanks, man. That's one of those things, you just learn a little something and share it. And H1Z1, I don't know why that video has been, shows up in my top views all the time. Because people don't know how to put it into windowed mode. So... Speaking of H1Z1, Shattered Skies, Last Man Standing is about to be published. And so we're going to do some Shattered Skies shows. So that's going to be fun. And Last Man Standing has a mode of friends only, which means that we can just get all of us here on the show in last man standings and have fun competing against each other. So that could be a lot of fun. Oh, it skipped the... okay, let's pull this out. Okay, Eternal Mandrake. There we go. I really like this, how I can see the water status.
Sir, rock.
That makes such a big difference. DanaWeb, thank you for the host, buddy. I appreciate it. Welcome, everybody, from DanaWeb's show. Oh, get me out of decoration mode, quick, before I break something. So how many of you here in chat or on comms or in the guild?
I'm in the guild.
Yeah, Hawkwind is and Levon is, and so is Nat. All of you guys on comms are.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and you guys in chat, how many of you in chat here in the guild as well? I just want to take a little poll. Lucky number 13.
Sir, rock.
DanaWeb just resubbed 13 months in a row. All right. So, it's 130 gold to everybody here in DanaWeb's honor. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that extended support. So, yeah, how do guild members feel about having the guild house at a player-owned town instead of an NPC town? I'd be interested to hear and read feedback on that.
If you could still do like go in and have NPC vendors, because you'd still want to be able to get like coal and stuff like that.
Well,
Yeah.
right now the player-owned town NPC vendors are bugged.
They are, huh?
I have all the vendors, and T Branch does as well, but when you click on them, their inventory doesn't show up.
Oh, so I bet you that they'll come up with a patch for that pretty soon, like within the next few days, right? Because they were working before, right?
Yeah, they were. They were working up until this latest patch broke it.
Mm-hmm. Zolzamar says he thinks we should all be in a player-owned town.
It'd be a good way to have everybody in the guild kind of in the same area.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, we'd have more control over that. So, you know, of course, it's okay. So we have 2 player-owned towns within the guild, and I don't run either one of those. But you know, as long as there's there's a new patch already, so they're coming out with a patch today. Okay. Yeah, you know, it wouldn't be too much. It'd be a little bit worse on the sales though, you know, in the guild vendor, but because we'd have even less traffic, and that's the thing I worry about. That's why I am here right now, is because I want as good a vendor action as possible. So there are 3 towns in the guild now. Oh, Sean, do you have do you own a town as well, Sean? If that's so, I didn't know that. Wow. I feel like our guild is taking over the world. Does anybody know any guild stats, like, you know, how many members we have, as to whether or not are we like approaching being the largest guild in the game? I don't know. We're probably about 105 members now. Yes, Crossroads just came out. Okay, Sean. Wow. Sean and Levon, I'd encourage both of you on our shroudoftheavatar.net site to post an article about how to get to your town. And maybe a little bit about it.
With
Then we can-
pictures.
with pictures, yeah. We can then refer guild members there. But see, I don't want to put in some rule. This is just my thoughts. I do not want to put a rule on anybody saying that, oh, well, it can only be guild members or whatever, because you guys need to have your freedom to do whatever the hell you want to with your towns, for after all, you own them. Yeah, with 3 towns, we at this point have more properties than we do have members in the guild. But if we keep growing and recruiting, could be even more.
You would have to have a visible place like this for vendors and for recruiting and parties and things like that.
Yeah. So Dracosoda says, please don't or I'll have to leave. What, move to a player town? Draco? So what I want to do is because here's one of the reasons why to move there, is because a community, and so I want to oh no, you don't have to join the towns. No, we don't have to join the towns. No, you can keep living wherever you want. So it's just call it an area where more guild members happen to live. So, and what I really want to do is move to a player-owned town, because the cost effectiveness will be much better for me to do that than to try and find a city or a town deed that's place anywhere.
Well, and you could have lots next to each other, so you weren't running all over the place between 2 or 3 different properties too.
Yeah. So, and then what I need to do is I need to find a village or row place, preferably village. I have a place anywhere village deed that's tax free. That's what we're playing on right now. And then I have a then I have a place anywhere deed that's a row house that's taxed. And both of those, I'd be looking for a place to put that down that has a lot of traffic so we can do commerce. Of course, a row only allows 1 vendor. And we've been doing okay on 1 vendor, and maybe if we were moving a lot of product, we'd do okay on that. But that's one thing that concerns me, because I really want to do a lot of commerce, but I don't want to use the public vendors.
Well, and if enough people in the guild had their vendors and were in that player-owned town, it would drive people to that town, and we would get the traffic after a while.
Yeah, so the guy who has the Calamar wands, he is in a little town area, their player-owned town, where it's only merchants can move in that one area, and it's like this big U-shaped area with a fountain in the middle.
Yeah, what is that? Diamond Fields, right?
Yeah, that's what it is. And so they do that, and now they had just opened that, but that could be something that that we could look at doing, is that we have a section that's known for that or something like that, because we can advertise it.
Well,
it'd be easy to advertise on the shows, and it'd be easy to advertise on our fan site.
Yeah, you could almost market it that way, Marky, and say, look, if you move into our town and put your vendor here, you're going to get seen on the show, and that's going to drive more people.
Yeah, well, I still want to keep it enough so that guild members can get in. I don't want to. I don't want to be like so, get so much attention on it that that we fill up all the player towns that we have, and be like, oh, sorry, guild members, no.
Right.
But there is attrition. I mean, people move out and stuff. So at that point, then the town owners could just decide how they want to deal with it. They could just, spot opens up. Okay, guildies, there's a spot here. Going to one of you guys first, unless somebody else, unless nobody wants it. All right. Blazemonger says, just bought SotA from the store, so let's go. Woohoo! All right. Yep, buddy. That sounds good. So.
I think either way we go, I'm just living in your basement, so.
Yeah. Well, if we move to another spot, it'll be a much bigger basement. In fact, there'll be a house, too. So. Yeah, I have a few houses. And if we have a bigger property, we can put up a house on it, too.
I'm just sad I sleep in my longboat in Marky's basement.
Pretty soon you can rent that room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
December, you'll be able to rent places. And so like the haunted house with all the hidden rooms that has 13 rooms in it. We could have 13 people living there. Granted, somebody has to live in the front room and everybody walks through there while you're sleeping, but what the hell? We're all family, right?
Yeah, as long as you're a heavy sleeper, it's no problem.
Yeah. As long as you're not a heavy snorer.
Right.
I don't know if you've ever... My brother, oh my God. His snoring is so freaking loud. I went on this trip with him one time. We shared a hotel room, 2 beds, whatever, and oh my God, I thought I was gonna have to shoot myself. His snoring was so bad that, oh my God. His wife wears earplugs to bed.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, lemon trees. Okay. Let's see here. Where are we going to put the lemon trees? Let's put them over here. Oh, the lemon trees look like cotton. At least at the beginning. So now that we don't have to pay for water, the price of cotton is going to go down. Sean, is yours overland access? I see that question in there. So that makes 3 towns that we have. Holy cow.
Never a shortage of land.
Yeah. And Frank offered me, Sir Frank offered me a spot at his place too. His town, he has deeds for every single one of his places, and he put runes on all of them. Oh my God, Sean has overland access too. Wow. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, well, I guess if we ended up with a bunch of towns, that we'd have to figure out how the interaction is between them. We'd have to make trade routes. You don't believe cotton will go down immensely? The free water will not help large operations. Oh, you know what? But can I put in a buy order for buckets? So, could I put in a, still even at that, if you're paying like 2 per bucket. Yeah, the water really is, it's, it does take a bit. Ooh, that just looks horrible. Oh my God. Save me. Yeah, the water collection just doesn't look right there. Okay, what about on the back side here? Yeah, there's some work to do on that water collection. Yeah, I can see here that, you know, at best people would be casually on the side while eating dinner. They'll be like, you know, okay, we'll get some more buckets of water and stuff. It does take a long time. Yeah, so large operations do need so many. So can you still buy water at the NPCs? Because if not, then there's really going to become a market for it. I'm going to run over to the NPC and find out. I think I could get buckets of water from the craftsman up here. I don't think I had to run all the way to Brittany.
Yeah, too bad you couldn't just set how many buckets you wanted and just come back later.
Yeah, well, you know, you can't make it too free. So there's you know, yeah, buckets of water. They're still selling them at 4.
User rock.
So if they're selling them at 4, large operations might be willing to pay 2 or 3. And you know, but I don't think, I mean, if it takes you that long, I mean, how many can you do a minute? You can do like 4 or 5 buckets a minute. And then, you know, you could put in a buy order to buy them at like 2 each. And
User rock.
let's see here. Manage orders. And can you get buckets of water here? Yes, it says they have 0 value. Okay, so quantity. So let's say I want 10. I'm willing to pay 20 gold for it. So I can buy them. I can put up buy orders. I think I'm going to put up some more buy orders for Kodos. So, the guild money that you guys have been given to join the guild. Oh, look at what did I miss? The guild. Okay, guild money that that we've been taking in. We've been buying Kodos with them, so we have a fair number of Kodos that we'll use for rent on the guild property or taxes. So we have 2 resubs that happened that I just wasn't paying attention. I didn't hear them come in. So, oh, you just patched to the latest version and you can't get water from the wishing well? Well, the wishing well that we have here, only I can get the water from it, it seems. So, DeSampla, everybody give it for DeSampla, because of him, 30 gold to everybody here. In his honor. So thank you for 3 months as a sub. And then Fa, he says, you know, take candle. Don't worry, I won't take your candle. 12 months as a sub. So that's 120 gold to everybody here in Fa's honor. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. Appreciate all the subs helping to support the show. Okay. So lemon tree. Okay, lettuce. Now we're going to plant some lettuce. See what that looks like. Wow, it looks like nothing. You can't even see it. You can't see the growing sprout of lettuce. You don't even know that anything's there.
Reminds me of the garlic when you plant it. You can't see it either.
Huh. So I just have to like remember where I just put it. And I can see that it's been watered now, but you can't see it. I'll plant a row of this mysterious plant. I did buy grapes. Do I have to have some sort of vine for them to grow up on? Or some sort of lattice or something? Got a bunch of stuff here. Let's see. Mandrake. Here, I'll put the mandrake in here. We've seen in nightshade. Put those in there. I'm gonna plant some onion, some pepper, some potato, pumpkin. Where's my grape? I thought I had grape. I guess maybe I don't. Maybe you can't get those yet. Plant a few onion. Don't know what I'm going to use it for yet, but we're going to plant it. So onion you can just barely see. Okay, then potatoes. Let's see. Let's plant them here. Oh, now it's planting peppers instead of potatoes. Okay. Maybe I just misread the order on these. Grapevines for R36. Hey. I knew I read about it somewhere, and I went and bought every seed that I could find. So I just assumed that I had it. The peppers straight give like a 15-minute boost. I forget what it was that it boosts. Okay, now potato. Let's see. It's planting barrels. Be interesting to see what these look like when they've grown. And then I'll have a bit of stuff to start making some food. That is one thing that's interested me, is to do the food stuffs. I like things that are consumable for sales, because you have typically a good robust market in those areas. It's just like, you know, arrows. People always need arrows. But armor, you know, they might be able to wear their armor for months. But this food stuff goes away pretty quick. Well, I'm going to have to just plant a few of the rest of these things, because I'm running out of spots. Okay, small apples, tea leaves, tomatoes, and wheat. So I got 4 more things to plant. And how many spots? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So one of them is only going to get 2 spots. So I think that I used up everything else. Oh, I have some planters out there. Okay. What is this? Apple tree seeds, okay. Apple trees look good out here. Give it some color. And actually, I forgot that I had picked these too. I really should put something out here. Okay, apples planted. Tea leaves. Take a couple days for these to reach maturity. My wife was telling me yesterday, she was like, I wonder if there's any place around here where we can get loose tea. So I assume the tea leaves in the game here are going to be used for something. Tomatoes, don't they usually need a vine? Or need something to crawl up on? I'll leave them on the ground. Like, don't a lot of people grow their tomatoes upside down? Okay, wheat is the last thing. Oh, look at that. That looks interesting. And that one looks different. Interesting. Not all wheat looks the same when you plant it. Interesting. All you need is a stick in the ground once you sprout it to grow up on? Okay. Demon tea is one of the recipes? Ooh. Oh, I know that windmill. Man. Hate it. But, and we moved things around a little bit to fit this wishing well in. So we get water. So, okay, everything's planted. Woo! Hello, Robin. I can see here how this will get you by for a few buckets of water, but I can see how you quickly get tired of doing this. At least as soon as you get the bucket filled, it lets you do the next one. So after you take all, you don't have to wait for the other animations. Everyone lived through the raid, huh? Well, there's only a few people. Okay, well, I think we are about done for the day. So, we are going to do a giveaway. And it is for a 12-pack of the Magic Cycling Die, which is what I am wearing right now. So it's 12 packs, so you can do like 12 pieces of clothing. And I'm going to the winner, I'm going to send them a Twitch mail with instructions on how to get the die from our store. And so let's see here. There's going to be a passphrase in it that will let us know that it is you who have won this, so that others won't be able to horn in on your stuff. And so, exclamation point, ticket space 1 or higher in Twitch chat. Get in on this. This is, so the cycling die, $6 in the store, and then that's what it's worth. Not very much, but it's kind of cool. And I did my whole suit here with, I think, 5. Using 5 of the pack that I got for myself. So, and then, yeah, I guess that's it. So, if you need any anything for Shroud of the Avatar, consider getting it from our store. Not only is there a discount code where you can save a few bucks, but also we are giving credit, 15% credit on any of the purchases that you'll have in the store for your next purchase. So, okay, is everybody ready? Everybody got their stuff in? I still see a few tickets being put in. I'll give you guys another minute. Yeah, big farms. This isn't going to work for big farms. We'll have to have a water bucket party. And if only one person can get the water at a time. Yeah, maybe we can get it out of the river water. Everybody runs to the river. Okay, everybody in the guild, run to the river. We're all getting water buckets.
And then we all grandpa walk back to the property.
Right, right. Yep. Yeah, this is not very efficient. Okay, I'm drawing on this. Let's see here. Closing it. And drawing. Dirk Plexiglass. Man.
Wow, he's a big winner this week.
Yeah. So Dirk also, Dirk won the, didn't you win 3 properties? I think you won 3 properties in Shroud of the Avatar. So now he's going to look to be psychedelic. Yeah.
Dirk, I suggest you go buy a lottery ticket this week.
Yeah, you've done quite well for yourself. So I sent that to you, Dirk. Has instructions on how to collect from the store. So, okay. You won 2. Oh, 2. I thought, who was it? This one of our guys won 2 on the player owned and 1 on the place anywhere. So. Anyway, so the next show is not scheduled until Wednesday, but maybe before that. So, we'll see. We'll see what comes up. I may do Shattered Skies, and if they're publishes today, possibly. So, anyway, okay, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. It was fun. Enjoyed having everybody here, and we will see you all soon.